Now I want to talk about something that's quite important for startup companies, and that is how to be informed. We are in a world where stuff happens very quickly, where new technologies come all the time, etc. How do you stay really well informed? The old-fashioned way of being informed was kind of a simple funnel model. So you would have access to some information and then you would filter it. For instance, you might read a newspaper, and in newspaper has a lot of different stories, and then you would just screen the headlines and you read a few of the stories. Then you would find stuff that was interesting and research a little bit more about that stuff, and then you would reflect. And that was that. But this has changed now, because now efficient people, they go out and share. So after you have been through this, you create a kind of a reverse funnel where you share on social media. And I'm not very good at drawing clearly, but you annotate different stories that you found interesting. Like you go out on LinkedIn and Twitter and Facebook, share a story, and then you write a little comment. I find this very interesting because so and so. And when you do that, and when you do it well, then gradually you build up a community. But this is not a random community. This is a community that have the same interest and goals as yourself. And what will happen over time is that as these people start following you, you will notice who they are, and then you can start following them. And each of these people are doing the same, so they also have an information loop where they screen information, they curate it, they add value, and then they share it. So information will come from all of these people back into your own loop. And that looks like this in my horrible drawing. So what happens is, as you build up the community, they become a part of your eyes and ears. They select the information that's most relevant and filter off the less relevant information. They add value. So you are sharing now not only the eyes and the ears of these people, but also their brains, their ability to see what stuff means, what information really means. And not only that, because of this information sharing community and ecosystem that you're building up, you also get access to people who might very well be doing stuff that is of commercial or technical interest to you. So many of these people might come back to you at some point and say, oh, I can see you're interested in this and that, or that you're doing this and that. I just want to tell you that we're doing that, and maybe that can be relevant for you. So this attitude to information, I think, is very important. And I know of a lot of people that they digest a lot of information, but they never share anything. They don't build up a community. And of course you can get on in your life by doing that, but you miss a great opportunity because you're not building up this ecosystem of like-minded people. And you're not recruiting all these people to see stuff on your behalf, to reflect on it, to filter it, to curate it. And if you don't do that, you're not nearly as efficient as you might have been. So in short, it's not about getting information anymore. It's about getting and sharing information, and then through this to build up a community around that interest that you have.
Do you speak future?